Okay, this may not be your exact problem, but I've had several of you ask me how to do a problem like this. So you've got this little magician who's shuffling a standard deck of cards. It's 52 cards, and he allows an audience member to pull out a card. Look at it, replace it. This is important. He's replacing it, so the odds are not going to change from person to person because he's going to call up 2 more additional people to do the same thing, okay? So it'd be different if this audience member would draw the card and keep it, but he puts it back in the deck, so there's always 52 cards in the deck. Probability does not change with each one, okay? So that's important to remember. Now I also, I can't even talk, underline this. It says find the probability that of the 3 cards drawn, because they have 1 person and then 2 more people coming up, at least 1 is a face card. Now anytime, I don't care what the problem is, whenever it says at least 1, I think it's easier to find the probability of getting none. So I would want the probability of no face cards, okay? And then subtracting that from 1. This is the easiest thing to do. If you do at least 1, then you have to find the probability of finding 1, the probability of finding 2, and in this case, the probability of then getting 3, and then adding them all together. So if I had 5 people in the audience, I would have to do it 5 times and add them all together. I don't want to do that, okay? Now remember, in a deck, each suit has 3 face cards, the Jack, Queen, King. So there's 3 of them, 4 suits, so there's 12 face cards, which means there are 40 other cards in the deck, okay? So a total of 52 cards. So the odds, the probability of me drawing one without a face is 40 out of 52. Okay, now I'm going to do this 3 times though, okay? So I'm going to take that to the 3rd power. So make sure you know how to hit that in your calculator, okay? And I'm going to take this 1 minus this. So you can do that all at once in your calculator or however you want to do it. You can do it in steps, but you get this, something like this. Remember, this is a decimal and you have to change this to percent. So I'm going to take this and move it over 2 places. So this one's going to be 54 point, and then you look at this number. Is this going to stay a 4 or am I going to round it up? Well, since this is 5 or more, you have to round this up. So it should be 54.5%, okay, of getting at least 1 is a face card. All right, so there's that. Try that, use your problem and see if you can get it.